Hi everybody, it's a great pleasure to welcome you all on whatever form of social media platform you're watching us on. A very special mention and a sincere gratitude to the Department of Tourism, Culture, Arts, Sport and Media for making this concert possible. Their invaluable help is very much appreciated. Thank you very much to everybody involved. Sit back, enjoy the show.
Some girls don't. I know I've got the fever, but I don't know why. Some say they will and some girls lie. So here I am in front of you, not really knowing what to do. My heart is feeling something new. Nervously I turn away from you. I see those looks you're saying to me. Is this the way it's meant to be? Nothing left to talk about. Oh, how I wish you'd work it out. Some girls will, some girls won't. Some girls need a lot of loving and some girls don't. I know I've got the fever, but I don't know why. Some say they will and some girls lie. I find you company to be something completely new to me. Now that I know you socially, obviously I'll fall heavily. I've seen those looks as enemy. Is this the way it's meant to be? There's nothing left to talk about. Oh, how I wish you'd work it out. Some girls will, some girls won't. Some girls need a lot of loving and some girls don't. But I don't know why. Some say they will and some girls lie. Here's Tony. Some girls don't. I know I've got the fever, but I don't know why. Some say they will and some girls lie. So here I am in front of you, not really knowing what to do. My heart is feeling something new. Nervously I turn away from you. I've seen those lips you say to me. Is this the way it's meant to be? There's nothing left to talk about. Oh, how I wish you'd work it out. Some girls will, some girls won't. Some girls need a lot of loving and some girls don't. I know I've got the fever, but I don't know why. Some say they will and some girls lie. Some say they will and some girls lie. Some say they will and some girls lie. Oh. Hello everybody, we hope you're in good form. We're going to keep her nice and lively. Here's some Nancy Mulligan. I was 24 years old when I met the woman I would call my own. 22 grandkids now growing old in the house that your brother bought ya. On the summer day when I proposed, I met that wedding ring from dentist gold. And I asked her father, brother, daddy said no, you can't marry my daughter. She and I went on the run, don't care about religion. I'm gonna marry the woman I love down by the Wexford border. She was Nancy Mulligan, I was William Sheeran. She took my name Well, I met her at Guy's in the Second World War, and she was working on the soldier's ward. Never had I seen such beauty before. The moment that I saw her, Nancy was my yellow rose. We got married wearing borrowed clothes. We got 8 children now growing old, 5 sons and 3 daughters. She and I went on the run, don't care about religion. I'm gonna marry the woman I love down by the Wexford border. She was Nancy Mulligan, I was William Sheeran. She took my name and then we were one down by the Wexford border. La 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 la. From a snow-white streak in her jet-black hair, over 60 years I've been loving her. Now we sit by the fire in our old armchairs. You know, Nancy, I adore ya. From a farm by a barn near Belfast town, I never worry about the king or the crown. Found my heart about the southern ground, so the difference I assure ya. She and I went on the run, don't care about religion. I'm gonna marry the woman I love down by the Wexford border. She was Nancy Mulligan, I was William Sheeran. She took my name and then we were one down by the Wexford border. She and I went on the run, don't care about religion. I'm gonna marry the woman I love down by the Wexford border. She was Nancy Mulligan, I was William Sheeran. She took my name and then we were one down by the... Let's hear you sing. La 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 la.
This next song is a song that I suppose tells the story of so much hardship that happened in Ireland. So many people had to leave Ireland and emigrate, I suppose, across to England and London, Birmingham, all the cities across the UK. They spent a lot of time working on, I suppose most of the guys worked on either the buildings or the roads and all the, I suppose, the hard work and heavy labour. And a lot of these people would have hit hard times and never really returned home or got the chance to come home to family or friends, and they ended up staying in England forever and not getting back to us. So we're going to dedicate this song to all these guys. Here's one called Paddy.
From his window he watches as people, they come and go on their way, rushing to catch the train homewards, as he often did in his day. He remembers the dark of the mornings and the days he worked in the rain, the good times, the bad times, the friends that he knew. He'll never see them again. At night, when the streets are deserted, except for the takeaway signs, he thinks of the men that he worked with on the buildings, the roads, and the mines. The girl that he met in the county, he thought he might make her his own. And maybe if there was less drinking, he wouldn't have wound up alone. P is for powerful when put to the test. A is for always doing your best. D is for doing if it can be done. And E is for drinking when working was done. Y is for yearning to see home again. Proud to be Irish and hard-working men. Paddy, remember, though your day is done, you're the rock that England stands on. He can never explain just what happened. Years seem to pass like a day. Was it the rain or the shovel took the strength from his limbs away? And sometimes he thinks of the boring that led from his house to the lane, and the fields that he worked with his father, he'll never see them again.
P is for powerful when put to the test. A is for always doing your best. D is for doing if it can be done.
And D is for drinking when working was done.
Y is for yearning to see home again. Proud to be Irish and hard-working men. Paddy, remember, though your day is done,
you're the rock that England stands on. As he makes his way back to the shelter, rain starts to fall on the ground. A young man just in from Cork City asked him where work could be found. He said, son, take a long look at Paddy and remember whatever you do, this broken old man that you're seeing, he was once a young fella like you.
P is for powerful when put to the test. A is for always doing your best. D is for doing if it can be done.
And D is for drinking when working was done.
Y is for yearning to see home again. Proud to be Irish and hard-working men. Paddy, remember, though your day is done,
you're the rock that England stands on. Yeah, we're going to keep it nice and country this time. I think it's time, since we have no dancers here with us, if you feel like getting up around the kitchen or the sitting room and doing a little bit of dancing for the next little while, something nice and country this time for you. It's on my latest album, The Working Man, an old song by Farron Young. Let's go something just like this. How I'd love to be around you when the lonely nights surround you. How I'd love to be alone with you. What I'd give to have the power to read your mind 1 hour. How I'd love to be alone with you.
Yeah, just to be with you one night, you and me alone. Kiss your lips and hold you tight, have you for my own.
This would be a joy unending, could be a real beginning. How I'd love to be alone with you. Be around you when the lonely nights surround you. How I'd love to be alone with you. If I only knew for certain, I'd cut out all my flirting. How I'd love to be alone with you.
Yeah, just to be with you one night, you and me alone. Kiss your lips and hold you tight, have you for my own.
Won't you try to be my baby just for once, and then, well, maybe I could always be alone with you. Won't you try to be my baby just for once, and then, well, maybe I could always be alone with you. I could always be alone with you. We've come to the part of the show that I think a lot of people have been waiting for. Will you put your hands together? He hails all the way from County Mayo, the one and only Mr. Jerry Guthrie. tequila. Sheila, take off that red satin dress. I crossed the border and I beat the dealer for all the damn gold in Juarez. I feel like old Pancho Villa, Sheila, and I got the pesos to spend. So pour me another tequila, Sheila, lay down and love me again. No, I can't tell you about it. Don't mind my gun by the bed. I feel kind of naked without it, and it eases the fear in my head. Just pass me the salt and the lemon, bend down and blow out the light. I never have trusted the women, Sheila, I'll trust you tonight. Pour me another tequila, Sheila, take off that red satin dress. I crossed the border and I beat the dealer for all the damn gold in Juarez. I feel like old Pancho Villa, Sheila, and I sure could use me a friend. So pour me another tequila, Sheila, lay down and love me again. Heartbeat, but I'm hearing footsteps outside. The courtyard is crawling with damn federales. Sheila, there's no place to hide. Now I don't know who could have tipped him, and nobody knew it but you. But I can't make love to a squealer, Sheila, so I guess there's just one thing to do. Pour me another tequila, Sheila, I'm gonna put on your satin dress. You put on my clothes and you face the dealer, and Sheila, I wish you the best. I feel like old Pancho Villa, Sheila, I need a fast horse and a friend. So pour me another tequila, Sheila, and I'll ride for the border again. Yeah, pour me another tequila, Sheila, and I'll ride for the border again. That's a little bit of Tequila Sheila for you there, taken from our latest album called Walking in the Sunshine. It's great to be here along with Mike Denver and his wonderful band today. After such a tough year, it's great to finish it off on a high note like this. The next song we're going to do for you, this is a song that was also on the last album, but it was featured as a duet with the great Sandy Kelly. Written by George Hamilton V. This is called We Will Meet Again. They tell me you'd be leaving us behind. Soon you'd go walking through that valley. They said it was only a matter of time, and I will surely miss you, and how I wish you would not go. But there are some things that we can't change, and some answers we may never know. We will meet again somewhere on the other side. We'll walk hand in hand. It's looking like it's over now. It's surely not the end. We will meet again. All the seeds that you once planted, they are now flowers out in the field. Oh, but someday they will be gathered for to join us high upon the hill. And we will meet again somewhere on the other side. We'll walk hand in hand. It's looking like it's over now. It's surely not the end. We will meet again. And we will meet again somewhere on the other side. We'll walk hand in hand. It's looking like it's over now. It's surely not the end. We will meet again. We will meet again. Well, I hope you enjoyed that song. It was great to be here, as I said earlier on. We're going to hand you right back to the star of the show now, Mr. Mike Denver.
He's a giver, he'll give her the kind of attention that she's never known. He's a teacher, and he'll teach her to open the doors that she can't on her own. He's a lover, and he'll love her in ways that she never has been loved before. He's a getter, and he'll get her by getting her into the world she's been hungering for. 'Cause he's a taker, he'll take her to places and make her fly higher than she's ever dared to. He'll take his time before taking advantage, taking her easy and slow. And after he's taken the body and soul that she gives him, he'll take her for granted. Then he'll take off and leave her, taking all of her pride as he goes. He's a charmer, he'll charm her with money and manners that I've never known. He's a leader, he'll lead her across pretty bridges he's planning to burn. He's a talker, he'll talk her right off of her feet
feet, but he won't talk for long. He's a doer, and he'll do her the way that I've never, and damned if he won't do her wrong. 'Cause he's a taker, he'll take her to places and make her fly higher than she's ever dared to. He'll take his time before taking advantage, taking her easy and slow. And after he's taken the body and soul that she gives him, he'll take her for granted. Then he'll take off and leave her, taking all of her pride as he goes. 'Cause he's a taker, he'll take her to places and make her fly higher than she's ever dared to. He'll take his time before taking advantage, taking her easy and slow. And after he's taken the body and soul that she gives him, he'll take her for granted. Then he'll take off and leave her, taking all of her pride as he goes. Then he'll take off and leave her, taking all of her pride as he goes.
It's a great privilege to be able to sing some songs by great Irish songwriters. This time, it's a story told by the wonderful Johnny McAvoy. I hope you like our version of this one. It's a song called Long, Long Before Your Time.
Oh, you ask me why I look so sad on this bright summer day, or why the tears are in my eyes and I seem so far away. Well, sit yourself beside me, love, and put your hand in mine, and I'll tell you of someone I loved long, long before your time. I'm sitting here and thinking of those days so long ago, when I was just a child like you and a girl I used to know. Through fields of green we laughed and played and sang our merry rhymes. Oh, summer days were warmer then, long, long before your time. Through childhood years our love did bloom till our hearts were just as one, and we promised each eternal love in the church below the town. We settled in this little house, I was proud to call her mine. Oh, we were young and happy then, long, long before your time. One lovely year was all we had until the sickness came and stole the roses from her cheeks. My tears, they fell like rain. For 9 long months she carried you
but in the end she died. She chose to go so you might live long, long before your time. So you ask me why I look so sad on this bright summer day, or why the tears are in my eyes and I seem so far away. It's just you seem a lot like her when your eyes look into mine, and you smile so much like she did long, long before your time. Yes, you smile so much like she did long, long before your time. I'm a working man, my body's aching and my head is sore. I got blisters on my hands, doing all that I can to keep the wool from the door. I've been grinning and bearing, cursing and swearing since the world began. It's been a million years, let's hear it for the working man. Yeah, I'm a working man, one of these days I'm getting off of my knees. 'Cause there's more to a man than dirty hands and elbow grease. I'm a cog in the wheel, a pawn in the game of the master plan. But I'm the one they fear, so let's hear it for the working man. Yeah, I'm a working man like my daddy before, like my Uncle Jack and the guy next door. They break our backs and then they take our taxes, we're the working man. Yeah, I'm a working man, I'm just trying to survive, but there's gotta be a better way of staying alive. Another day, another dollar, everybody holler for the working man. I'm a working man, blowing in the wind from town to town. I've been digging in the ditch, making some guy rich with the sweat of my brow. I've been working on the railway, fishing in the sea, any place they need a hand. But life don't get sweeter till you meet St. Peter for the working man. Yeah, I'm a working man like my daddy before, like my Uncle Jack and the guy next door. They break our backs and then they take our taxes, we're the working man. Yeah, I'm a working man, I'm just trying to survive, but there's gotta be a better way of staying alive. Another day, another dollar, everybody holler for the working man. Yeah, I'm a working man like my daddy before, like my Uncle Jack and the guy next door. They break our backs and then they take our taxes, we're the working man. Yeah, I'm a working man, I'm just trying to survive, but there's gotta be a better way of staying alive. Another day, another dollar, everybody holler for the working man. Yeah, everybody holler for the working man.
Probably one of the greatest voices in Irish country music for so many years. What a guy, what a singer. Put your hands together. The one and only Mr. Ray Lynham.
I saw a little beam of sunlight steal across a purple sky and bend down kiss a rosebud, oh, made me wanna cry. To think that I have been permitted to see a part of nature's plan. Oh, there's nothing that stands out more than the selfishness in man. Little children painting pictures of the birds and apple trees. Oh, why can't the grown-up people have the faith of one of these? And to think those tiny fingers might become a killer's hand. Oh, there's nothing that stands out more than the selfishness in man. Oh, why can't we see the folly and the uselessness of hate? Love could lead to understanding. Maybe it's not too late. And then perhaps through His great wisdom we might learn to understand. Then there'll be no shame or sorrow and no selfishness in man. Oh, why can't we see the folly and the uselessness of hate? Love could lead to understanding. Maybe it's not too late. And then perhaps through His great wisdom we might learn to understand. Then there'll be no shame or sorrow and no selfishness in man.
Hi everyone, and nice to be with you. And many thanks to Mike Denver for inviting me onto his show. That was a song, The Selfishness in Man, which was taken from way back in the 70s, recorded by myself and the Hillbillies. And I'd like to sing one for you right now. This is a Jimmy McCarthy song, a lovely song called Lorraine.
She was a beauty and she was a belle. She was something to behold. So gather round me, listen well, for the story must be told. Hand in hand across the sky, hounds snapping at their heels. Love of love, somehow it feels. She was the shadowy and he was the steel. She was old womankind and he was learning to kneel at the foot of the mountain, at the roof of mankind, at the breath of this frozen child, lost in space and time. Where are you now, my sweet love? Where are you now, my pain? Where are you now, my sweet love? Where are you now? ordinary man, but she saw him as an Arab dancing on the desert floor. And he could not understand this web of fantasy, so she danced for him no more. She came down from the sky but lost her mind on high. Love of loves and how it feels. She was the shadowy and he was the steel. She was old womankind and he was learning to kneel at the foot of the mountain, at the roof of mankind, at the breath of this frozen child, lost in space and time. Oh, where are you now, my sweet love? Where are you now, my pain? Where are you now, my sweet love? Where are you now, my love, Lorraine? I lost her and I found her, I may never rest again. If I can't make that woman she my lover and my friend. Oh, where are you now, my sweet love? Where are you now, my pain? Where are you now, my sweet love? Where are you now, my love, Lorraine? Where are you now, my love, Lorraine?
Many thanks, everyone, for watching and listening. And of course, my thanks to the wonderful musicians here behind me. And they are, of course, the Mike Denver Band, who I'm now going to hand you back over to. Mike Denver.
Here's a song this time. I suppose it's very relevant to the times we're living in at the moment with COVID and all the horrible times that we have over the last little while. So many people have lost family, friends, loved ones, and it's just a heartbreaking time. So we're going to dedicate this song, especially to all them people. It's from one of my earlier albums. It's a song called Hey God.
Hey God, I just lost a dear old friend. Hey God, I hope he's in your angel band. Hey God, you know he believed in you. Just help me understand why you do the things you do. Hey God, send me down some comfort, please. Hey God, I'll be down here on my knees. Hey God, will we ever comprehend the forgiveness and grace that lies waiting in the end? Oh, there's anger and tears for all of the years that your children won't have you to hold. Oh, my heart is
McQuilkin.
Oh, there's anger and tears for all of the years that your children won't have you to hold. Oh, my heart has been broken, the angels have spoken, and I wish I could watch you grow old. Hey, God, I know you didn't die alone. Hey, God, tell my old friend welcome home. Hey, God, please hear me when I pray. Pray for a little peace till we meet again someday. Pray for a little peace till we meet again someday. As long as stars are above you, longer if I can. How long will I need you? As long as the seasons need to follow their plan. How long will I be with you? As long as the sea is bound to wash upon the sand. How long will I want you? As long as you want me to. Longer by far. How long will I hold you? As long as your father told you. As long as you can. How long will I give to you? As long as I live through you. However long you say. How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you. Longer if I may. John Byrne. How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you. Longer if I can. How long will I need you? As long as the seasons need to follow their plan. How long will I be with you? As long as the sea is bound to wash upon the sand. How long will I want you? As long as
long as stars are above you.
Here's a song we're going to pull the tempo back a little bit for you, and something nice and easy that I think everybody at home sitting down, whether you're in the kitchen or the sitting room or just relaxing with the feet up, it's a song that everybody will remember. We hope you'll sing along at home and enjoy yourselves with this one. It's a song, believe it or not, it's a little over 50 years old. It's one of them classics that you hear in every sing-song. We hope you'll help us. Song written by the great Ralph McTell, a song called The Streets of London.
Have you seen the old man in the closed down market, kicking up the papers with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, and held loosely at his side yesterday's paper, telling yesterday's news. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London, dirt in her hair and her clothes in rags? She's no time for talking, Lord, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home in 2 carrier bags. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. And in the all-night cafe at 11:15, the same old man sitting there on his own, looking at the world over the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour and he wanders home alone. So how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you that the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Let me take you by the hand and lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind.
We couldn't put our evening together without having a lady on the show with us. She's a wonderful singer. She's also a first cousin of my own. She hails from the same town in Portumna. Will you put your hands together for the wonderful Sabrina Fallon?
Well, I was born a coal miner's daughter in a cabin on the hill in Dutch Holler. We were poor, but we had love. That's the one thing that Daddy made sure of. He shoveled coal to make
Thank you so much, folks. That was a little song called Coal Miner's Daughter, one of my old favourites. Absolutely love it. I'm going to sing another one for you here tonight, and it's a little bit of fun. It's called When Will I Be Loved?
I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? I've been put down, I've been pushed round. When will I be loved? When I find a new man, and then I want for mine. He always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been made blue, I've been lied to. When will I be loved? When I find a new man, then I want for mine. He always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been cheated, I've been mistreated. When will I be loved? Tell me, when will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want for mine. He always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been cheated, I've been mistreated. When will I be loved? When will I be loved? Tell me, when will I be loved? When will I be loved?
Thank you so much, folks. I hope you enjoyed that. And you know what? I'm going to hand you back over to Mike and enjoy the rest of the night. Thank you so much.
Well, get out of that kitchen and rattle those pots and pans. Yeah, get out of that kitchen and rattle those pots and pans. Yeah, roll my breakfast, cause I'm a hungry man. I said shake, rattle and roll. 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 My mama don't like it, the way I comb my hair. My papa thinks I'm crazy in the clothes I wear. They took all my records, gotta play them all day. Well, I am what I am, and I'm gonna keep rocking that way. I'm a rockabilly rebel from head to toe. I gotta keep it rocking everywhere I go. Everybody join us for good company. Yeah, be a real good cat to be a rockabilly rebel like me. See if you remember this one. Well, my baby and me went out late Saturday night. I have my hair piled high and my baby just looks so right. Well, pick you up 10, gotta have you home for 2. Mama don't know what I got so for you, and that's alright. We're looking as cool as can be. Yeah, we're gonna rock this town and rock it inside out. Yeah, rock this town and make them scream and shout. Yeah, let's rock, 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 man, rock. We're gonna rock till we pop, we're gonna rock till we drop. We're gonna rock this town, rocking it inside out. Here's some guitar boogie out. I said shake, rattle and roll. I said shake, rattle and roll. This old house once knew its children. This old house once knew a wife. This old house was home and comfort as we fought the storms of life. This old house once rang with laughter. This old house heard many shouts. Now it trembles in the darkness when the lightning walks about. Ain't you gonna need this house no longer? Ain't you gonna need this house no more? Ain't got time to fix the shingles. Ain't got time to fix the floor. Ain't got time to roll the hinges on the men knowing the pain. Ain't you gonna need this house no longer? She's getting ready to meet the saints. Well, look about, look about, look about, look about, ooh-wee. Look about, look about, look about, look about, ooh-wee. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah, ooh-wee. Well, she's so fine, fine, fine. She's so fine, fine, fine. She's so fine, and she's so fine, fine, fine. She's really sweet, the finest girl you ever want to meet. She's a rip petite, the finest girl you ever want to meet. She's a really sweet, the finest girl you ever want to meet. She's a rip petite, the finest girl you ever want to meet. Yeah, she's a really sweet, the finest girl you ever want to meet. Yeah. As we gather in the chapel here in old Kilmainham jail, I think about these past few weeks. Oh, will they say we failed? From our school days they have told us we must yearn for liberty. Yet all I want in this dark place is to have you here with me. Oh, grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love, I'll place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Now I know it's hard for you, my love, to ever understand the love I bear for these brave men, my love of this dear land. But when Porrick called me to his side down in the GPO, I had to leave my own sick bed. To him I had to go. Just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I'll place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye.
The dawn is breaking, my heart is breaking too. On this May morn, as I walk out, my thoughts will be of you. And I'll write some words upon the wall, so everyone will know I love so much that I could see his blood upon the rose. Oh, grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. They'll take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to share our love, for we must say goodbye. Oh, there won't be time to share our love, so we must say goodbye.
Before I do go any further, I want we couldn't put our night together without all these great guys up here beside me. We're going to start over here. Thank you very much to Frank, John, Al, Sean in behind on the drums, Pat, Tony, and Donny. Give them a nice round of applause sitting in your seats there.
We'd like to know a little bit about you for our file. We'd like to help you learn to help yourself. Look around you, all you see are sympathetic eyes. Stroll around the grounds until you feel at home. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hiding in a hiding place where no one ever goes. Put it in your pantry with the cupcakes. It's a little secret, just a Robinson's affair. Most of all, you gotta hide it from the kids. Look at you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Sitting on a sofa on a Sunday afternoon, going to the candidates' debate. Laugh about it, shout about it, any way you choose. Every way you look at it, you lose. Where have you gone, Joe DiMaggio? Our nation turns its lonely eyes to you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's that you say, Mrs. Robinson? Joltin' Joe has left and gone away. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. All right, everybody, we want to hear you sing. You ready? And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
We're going to keep the music going with another special guest this time. He's had more hits than I've had hot dinners. Put your hands together all the way from Athlone, the one and only Mr. Brendan Shine.
I've been up and down the land for 50 years or so, singing and playing the old squeeze box, and I'm still on the go. I've got happy memories that I love to recall, and the friends I met I'll ne'er forget down in the parish hall. Romance was in the air, in spite of the clergyman. The boys would be a step ahead and figure out a plan. And there's many a man I've known who wound up with a wife while taking her home from the parish hall on the crossbar of his bike. And the people came from far and near to hear their favourite bands, in tractors, bikes and taxis, shanks, mail and transit vans. As the crystal ball spun round, it shone on one and all, as we waltzed and jived and rock and roll down in the parish hall. Oh, the tea and the plate of ham was the supper for the band, and the ladies from the ICA would always lend a hand. And for sixpence you could hang your coat upon the cloakroom wall, and the mineral bar was to be found at the back of the parish hall. Someday I hope to travel down that road of memory, back to the good old 60s where it all began for me. I'll play the high call cap, and I'll sing the Galway shawl, and relive the happy days I spent down in the parish hall. And the people came from far and near to hear their favourite bands, in tractors, bikes and taxis, shanks, mail and transit vans. As the crystal ball spun round, it shone on one and all, as we waltzed and jived and rock and roll down in the parish hall. And the people came from far and near to hear their favourite bands, in tractors, bikes and taxis, shanks, mail and transit vans. As the crystal ball spun round, it shone on one and all, as we waltzed and jived and rock and roll down in the parish hall. As we waltzed and jived and rock and roll down in the parish hall. As we waltzed and jived and rock and rolled down in the parish hall. Memories of the great old dancing days, written for me on my latest album and DVD by PJ Murray, the man from Clare. I would like to say thanks to Mike and his wonderful orchestra for inviting me on as a special guest here on his wonderful special TV show. You know, us musicians, we've gone through a very, very hard time. And of course, we can't wait to get back to the old rock and roll and jiving and waltzing in the parish hall. But of course, you know, all is not bad. So every day we get up. If you get up every day and if you can run and walk and laugh and talk and hear and see. Here's another song of mine called Thank the Lord. There's a little church upon a hill
where I go since I was a boy. If my spirit's low, that's where I go. It fills my heart with joy. And I thank the Lord in heaven above for the gifts that He gave to me. I can run and walk and laugh and talk. I can hear and I can see. There are times in life when things go wrong and nothing seems to be right. That's the time to hold your head up high. Tomorrow's nearly in sight. And I thank the Lord in heaven above for the gifts that He gave to me. I can run and walk and laugh and talk. I can hear and I can see. And I thank the Lord in heaven above for the gifts that He gave to me. I can run and walk and laugh and talk. I can hear and I can see. And I thank the Lord in heaven above for the gifts that He gave to me. I can run and walk and laugh and talk. I can hear and I can see. I can run and walk and laugh and talk. I can hear and I can see.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. So hand you back to the great Mike Denver.
When they opened up this strip, I was young and full of zip. I wanted some place to call my home, and so I made the race, and I staked me out a place, and I settled down along the Cimarron. It flowed away, it flowed away, well, my Oklahoma home, it flowed away. When it looked so green and fair, when I built my shanty there, my Oklahoma home, it flowed away. Well, I planted wheat and oats, got some chickens and some shoats, aim to have some ham and eggs to feed my face. Got a mule to pull the plow, got a no red muley cow, and I got a fancy mortgage on the place. Let's hear you sing. It flowed away, it flowed away, it flowed away, it flowed away. All the crops that I had planted flowed away. Well, you can't grow any grain if you ain't got any rain. Everything except my mortgage flowed away. All right, take it away. When it looked so green and fair, when I built my shanty there, I figured I was all set for life. I put on my Sunday best with my fancy scallop vest, and I went to town and I picked me out a wife. She blowed away, she blowed away, kiss her. She was picked up by a twister. My Oklahoma woman blowed away. I'm always close to home, and no matter where I roam, for Oklahoma dust is everywhere. It makes no difference where I'm walking. I can hear my chickens squawking. I can hear my wife talking in the air. Everybody, it blowed away. It blowed away. Yeah, my Oklahoma home, it blowed away. Well, it looks so green and fair when I build my shanty there. My Oklahoma home, it blowed away. One more. It blowed away. It blowed away. Yeah, my Oklahoma home, it blowed away. But it looks so green and fair when I build my shanty there. My Oklahoma home, it blowed away. Here's the band now.
Being a Galway man, I've recorded many Galway songs over the last number of years, and it's a great privilege to be able to record them. But this time it's a song, it's probably one of the oldest Galway songs ever written, Francis Fahy, written back in late 1800s, early 1900s. It's one of them classics. It's on our latest album. We hope you enjoy it. It's one called My Dear Old Galway Bay.
It's far away I am today from scenes I roamed a boy. And long ago the hour I know I first saw Illinois. But time nor tide nor waters wide could wean my heart away. Forever true, it flies to you, my own dear Galway Bay. My chosen bride is by my side, her brown hair silver gray. Our daughter Rose is like her grows as April dawn today. Our only boy, his mother's joy, his father's pride and stay. With gifts like these, I'd live at ease were I near Galway Bay. Oh, grey and bleak by shore and creek, the rugged rocks abound. But sweet and green the grass between, as grows on Irish ground. So friendship fond, all wealth abound, and a love that lives always. Bless every home beside your phone, my own dear Galway Bay. Youth's blood and hopeful mood, and the heart of fire once more. For all the gold the world might hold, I'd never leave your shore. I'd live content with whatever God sent, with neighbors old and grey. And I'd lay my bones 'neath churchyard stones beside you, Galway Bay.
the blessings of a poor old man be with you night and day. The blessings of a lonely man whose heart will soon be clay. It's all of heaven I'll ask of God upon my dying day. My soul to soar forevermore above you, Galway Bay. My soul to soar forevermore above you, Galway Bay. The rare old stock, spend the evening getting locked in the Ace of Hearts, where the high stools were engaging. Over the footbridge down by the dock, the boat she sailed at 5 o'clock. Hurry now, the lads, says whack hard before they're sure we'll all be whacked. Carry him if you can. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Before we reached the Alexander base, the ding-dong we'd surely raised, and the bar in the boat had great sport as the ship she sailed up from the port. Landed up in the Douglas Head, inquired for a vacant bed in a dining room. Soon were shown by a decent woman from up the road. Hit it if you can. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Next morning went for a ramble round to see the sights of Douglas town. We all went in for a mighty session in the pub they called Dick Darby's. All been drunk by 3:30 to sober up, we went swimming in the sea. Back to the digs for the spruce up while waiting for the Rosie. We all drew up our plan. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. That night we went to the Texas bar. We came back down by horse and car. Met Big Jim and we all went in for the drink, some wine and Yates's. The Liverpool girls' head was said we're all to be met in a Douglas Head. McShane was there in his tie and shirt, and them foreign girls he was trying to flirt, saying, "Here girls, I'm your man." Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Hey! Whacker fancied his good looks when an Isle of Man woman he was struck. Liverpool lad was fireside and he pegged a jar into her. Whacker thought he'd take a chance, so he asked the queer one out to dance. Around the floor they stepped it out, and to whack it was no bother. Everything was done to plan. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. The Isle of Man woman fancied whack. Your man stood there till his mates came back. Whack, they all whacked into whack, and whack was landed on his back. The Douglas force arrived as well, landed a couple of belts as well. Ended up in the Douglas jail until the Dublin boat could sail. Deported every man. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Oh, the crack was 90 in the Isle of Man. Ha!
God bless. We'll see everybody very, very soon. Here's Tommy K.
All right, are you ready to sing? Let's call out his name. Tommy K, Tommy K. Tommy K, the DJ. Tommy K, Tommy K. It's not today nor yesterday. The times are different then. The dancing was in dance halls, and it had to stop for Lent. But one man kept it going,
with his home at Twindex Sound. And the bishop, he didn't like the crack, so the DJ left the town. Let's call out his name, Tommy K, Tommy K. Tommy K, the DJ, Tommy K, Tommy K. I'll give us the locomotion, give me dancing shoes. Give us the mashed potato, and give us the boogaloo. And give us the words between the songs to keep us on the floor. When Tommy's playing them records, we'll be all night wanting more. Let's call out his name, Tommy K, Tommy K. Tommy K, the DJ, Tommy K, Tommy K. He's brave and courageous, upright and strong. He gives us inspiration, helps us all to get along. He be climbing up the hit parade forever and a day. And there's songs in his memory, immortal Tommy K. Let's call out his name, Tommy K, Tommy K. Tommy K, the DJ, Tommy K, Tommy K. He be climbing up the hit parade forever and a day. And there's songs in his memory, immortal Tommy K. Let's call out his name, Tommy K, Tommy K. Tommy K, the DJ, Tommy K, Tommy K. Let's call out his name, Tommy K, Tommy K. Tommy K, the DJ, Tommy K, Tommy K. Thank you very much, everybody. We hope you enjoyed the show. We hope to see you very, very soon. Happy New Year to everybody. Hey! Thank you very much. Thank you for staying with us. We'll see you.